Yeah. Sexy beats call me Nate. Yeah. I got too much sauce on my plate. Yeah. Devin Owens with the left hand. Shout out D Money from the West, man. E Mac, I'm the true boy. Yes, white Jesus, stay blessed, man. It's about time, ain't it, Johnny? But I can't name like everybody. Shout out Big Germ, Katrina Allen, Val Jenkins, Wysocki, Seppa Payu, Matt Dollar, Sarah Holcomb. I say, boy, stop me. Jessica Weiss, that girl is a beast. They crushing it like Double G. Yeah, yeah.
Valiant Rocket.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sparkman Monster 2020 edition. This is round 2. We got a good one for you. I'm Andy Burns with So Blue Productions, here with Tailor Holley as always.
What is up, everybody? Let's get it. Hole 1, the par 4, right to left dog leg. Gotta beat this Mando. As we learned in the first round, the farther right you are, the better. Makes for a better angle into the basket, allows you to attack and get a chance at a birdie. If you're short or you are on the left side, you have zero chance to get there. So, see if guys can make adjustments today.
And off the bat, Eagle is making an adjustment.
Yep, switching to the forehand from the backhand.
Yeah, that looks good.
That is ideal.
Yep. And it will be scary if he makes all good adjustments since he shot 16 under.
Yeah, I mean, like, he didn't birdie the first 3 holes, and if he finds a way to birdie the first 3 holes, how scary is that?
And Lucas, a semi-local player, he's about an hour away from this course. Good young player, just a little early on his hyzer, and then Logan just a touch pulled on the forehand.
Yep, a smidgen. And James Hopkins, for those of y'all that don't know James is originally sort of from the area, moved to North Carolina, and now has moved back and lives around Silicaga. So,
and had a great throw.
Fantastic
Beautiful.
Drive. And Logan forced to play the big highs around the corner. Really just don't make the mistake. Clear the corner, get in the fairway, and play for the 4.
Yeah.
And Eagle should know this forehand all too well.
Nearly the same result as round 1. I will toot your horn here a little bit. I noticed you had one of the 3 birdies in this round on this hole, so
toot.
Very well done.
Thanks for tooting my own horn.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you know, conditions ended up being a little more scoreable, I felt like, on Sunday, so it was interesting to me at the end of the day that this hole was only birdied 3 times all day. And James just catching that tree, pushing that up shot a little too long. Needed to come in just short of that.
Money.
Yeah, Logan taking dead aim with that forehand there. But playing the hole exactly what you have to do once you have come up short of the Mando. Just played it like a pro.
Great putt. Good way to get started off.
Yeah, and shout out to the Air Maxes.
Yes, please.
Quality.
Apparel look number 1.
Ain't rocking no disc golf shoes today.
Oh boy. There's a -1 par there.
That's the second time I've seen it, and it's still eye rolled. It just.
I think I heard your eyes roll.
Good putt from Logan there.
Yeah.
Way to clean the 4 up there. And a frustrating drop in. And James got a little tester here. And he secures it in the basket.
It's in. All right, yeah, so there was hole 1. Rolling into hole 2, you will see these 2 Mando trees left and right. Most players are going to want to hug this left tree as tight as they can, kind of like the shot is doing here. As you approach the smaller tree next to the path, you'll see the road and the path narrow together, making it a little bit more difficult of a landing zone. But landing near this tree is probably a good spot to be. Very controlled drive is key here.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the tree you're shooting for. If you can get anywhere near that tree, you give yourself a look, at least a jump look. And if you're just shy of it, you're slightly downhill, so you don't have to push the putt too much. And Eagle elected to go with the little wider route. Beautiful play. Knew he had the hyzer and the glide on the disc, and set up for a birdie. Settle. Ooh, very nice. Oh, wow. Logan electing to go forehand here.
Just fantastic.
Yeah, I love when just somebody has absolute control over the disc. They know exactly when it's going to turn, when it's going to flip out, when it's going to stall, and that was executed perfectly.
Wow.
Four great shots.
Yeah, I gotta say, it would be hard to find another card that had tough putt, better all around drives than that one did.
I would agree. Very nice putt. Yeah, our card only had one person even get through the gap. Ooh. We had 3 people hit the trees early, so bunch of par scrambles for us. Great putt. Eagle happy to see one stick in the basket.
Yeah. So if James can sink this putt, it will be all birdies except for Lucas.
Mr. Pierce, yep. And James drilling another tester, waving to the crowd. I've made my great putt, and I'm moving on to hole 3. Hole 3 is a par 4 called the Horseshoe Hole. I say it's called that. We named it that ourselves. Playing slightly above par, the 8th hardest hole on the course based on scoring average in the Open Division. Looking for probably a forehand or a Anheuser backhand here to just get past the Mando that we are circling around now. And then you're going to be playing downhill the entire way, working your disc left to right, and you would love to land on the middle of the 3 plateaus here. Obviously the lower one you're going to be able to put uphill, which is probably a little more preferred than being up on the very high one putting downhill.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many shots that are involved once you are done with your tee shot, but it's a very, I don't know, like you lay the hole out and it's just, I need to do this, this, and this. So most of them are probably going to be trying to throw about where that's at.
Yeah, that was another adjustment from Eagle from round 1. Round 1, he threw something a little faster, I believe, and pushed probably another 40 feet past where he is, and it made for a very long upshot, and he's cut a little more of the corner off in this round. And James making an adjustment as well. He was not on feature card first round, but he was with me. He cut it in a little too tight first round, caught some tree limbs, but was able to get outside of those tree limbs that time and got out in the open.
That was a really nice turnover.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop.
He turned around and walked this way. I don't even know if he saw what happened.
I don't think he did. I mean, he knew it hit the tree because
Yeah.
he said dang, but I don't think he saw the 30-foot roll he got afterwards.
Just pinched himself in the spot where, I mean, good shot, just getting around. I'm sure there was a way to be really aggressive, but what else do you do?
Right. And Eagle, unfortunately, going to bail out to the top of the ridge, so going to make for a difficult downhill, 45-footer or so.
Did not like it out of the hand.
Yeah, and I wondered just how much that T sign affected his shot. He was definitely having a challenge for the height control just over the edge of that T sign there.
Yeah, depending on the trees over there, he may or may not have a look.
Settle. Ooh, that came in hot.
Like a fajita.
And we're at it again.
Controlled little forehand.
Looks smooth.
Yes, it did. Good result, too.
Very nice. Yep. Going to give him a chance to save the par.
Yep.
And look, early par saves in a big tournament are almost just as good as birdies. Like a good par save can really get your round going.
Definitely.
Especially if it involves a big putt or a really clutch shot that, maybe splits some trees or something. Whew. Good thing that sat. That's what always scares me, putting that downhill putt with that ridge there, is something kicking up and rolling 40 feet beyond the basket.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yep, good little save.
I was worried there, a little high. Didn't know the basket was going to hold up. But
I will say one positive of somebody who puts really firm like he does might help with your nerves in a situation like this. And I say, nice putt from Eagle. I say that because maybe more of a touch putter, that arm just can change in the motion. So maybe harder release, I don't know, point A to point B, to make sense.
made perfect sense. So, good group of cleanups here. And James with the longest putt of his day so far.
He would love to keep that going.
6 feet.
All right, hole 4, par 4, 609 feet. You will see through this drone shot, there is a very low ceiling, very tight line to hit. Most players are going to play a low driving skip shot to get past the trees right here on the left. But as you'll see, this creek to the right is out of bounds. There's a Mando to the left. I think there's another one up here maybe. Is that pole?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So a couple Mandos on the left, and then you're going to settle in or nestle at this green, slightly elevated basket. So this is a challenging hole. Par is a good score.
Yeah, you saw it there, playing a third of a stroke above par. One of the tougher holes on the course all day. And actually, I think we just realized, Andy, that this hole played the most consistent hole of any of the holes on the course between the two rounds. So I think the score changed like a tenth of a stroke and stayed the exact same handicap between both rounds. So playing equally difficult both days.
And yet another super controlled forehand where you don't expect a forehand. We'll have to contend with the Mando, but should be okay.
Go! Ooh, I don't know. It's going to be a close one. It was kind of an awkward run-up for James. He kind of like half-stepped
A one-stepper?
into it. Yeah, it was strange.
I noticed that. That's pretty.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Great shot
Look
from
at
Lucas.
the kid. Also known as Chew Toy.
It is close.
Oh, okay.
You're on half dirt, half path. You look at the line. It's
So ruling is good.
Yep. I called it in play. Took his relief and threw in a second shot. Ay, 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 ay.
Not fun.
Nope. You know, and at this point, you got an open shot. It's like, all right, put the two strokes behind you, minimize some damage here.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Get back in bounce.
Oh.
Oh, no. Wow. Yep, that's all I got for you.
Yeah.
And you're going to really have to trust this disc. Yep, came in a little early because of it.
Yeah,
Tough shot there.
He'll have that same angle he had in round 1, maybe a touch further back this time though. So this is prime position here.
Oh no! Ah. Jeez, I mean that was to me a little low and coming in fast. You want something that just lands a little softer, but still to get the 20-foot backwards kick. Unfortunate. Fantastic forehand there from Logan.
Mm-hmm.
playing it around the mando, laying it in softly. Killing me softly with his
That's
touch.
exactly what I thought of. And I almost said it.
Oh, man. Beat you to it.
You will hear the the musical references on this channel. That is for sure.
Yep. Two things we do is musical references and apparel references. Speaking of apparel, Eagle with the flare today.
Speaking of flare.
Yeah.
Yes, give a wave. Walk it down. Show it off.
And walk it out. There you go. Good putt.
Also called a slam dunk from downtown.
Downtown.
Have to bring that back every now and then.
Lucas cleaning up his 4. Logan with a great 3
Yeah, really good 3.
to get to 8 under.
2 forehands.
Yep.
Unorthodox.
Got it done. And James, unfortunately, with the double. So, 2 over early. Going to be looking to bounce back from that, but it's okay. A lot of golf left to play. Interesting enough, hole 5 played as the second hardest hole all day. Was very surprising to me. 350 foot, slightly uphill par 3. The only trouble is the sidewalk. Landing specifically on it is out of bounds. And then past the hole, there's a little ravine that goes up to the road that you see cars passing by there. If you make it to the road, you're out of bounds as well. So a couple of different angles these guys can take. There's a right hydro line, there's a dead straight left to right line, and then you might even see a crazy forehand flick out to the left to flex back to the right at the basket.
Smooth.
Left.
Yep. Luckily short of the path, but not inside the circle.
You know, Logan fakes me out a few times per round when he lines his forehands up, because if you notice, he lines his disc up vertically.
Yeah.
And I almost think he's going to throw rollers, forehand rollers. And he comes back down for a regular forehand. Ooh, that's skinny. Getting away with it, though. At least got to the landing area.
Yeah.
Should be a pretty easy pitch up and down from there. I'm not going to lie, any 4 not real great tee shots from this grouping.
No, it was not.
But again, this hole played second hardest of the day.
Good upshot there. Gonna leave himself
Circle's edge.
25, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good. Oh, this looks nice.
Get it. Oh, wow.
Very nice. Great shot.
What a great shot.
I was saying, James, his upshot was a really good example of throw your shot to. Wow, I need to stop talking. Throwing it to a good spot to give yourself a look.
Correct.
Not necessarily trying to get at the basket.
Which is something I don't think people do enough. I know, especially if you don't grow up watching like traditional golf, it might be something you don't learn. But I think it's it's very important to where if your comfortable shot gets you to 25 feet right of the basket, that's better than trying to get super aggressive to be 10 feet of the basket and hitting something and going who knows where. So just get to a spot and make a putt like that. There you go. Prime example. Great putt from James. Officially longest putt of the day for him.
Yes. And good answer from the early drive.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you come off a double bogey, not a great drive, and then you throw not a great drive again, great recovery.
So there you go. Oh, Eagle is talking about his wrist. When he was kneeling down to putt, reached down, supported his weight, cut himself on something. So
well.
you might notice a white bandage on his wrist the rest of the round. That's what that's from.
Fun facts from Andy Burns.
Yeah. So Eagle at 18 now, so staying steady. Going into hole 6, par 4, 7th hardest hole of the day, 750 feet. You will see lots of space to work with on your drive as long as you don't go to the trees on the right. You want to land near that tee pad we just flew over or past it. You're going to throw yourself pretty solid, maybe left to right working disc, however you want to do that, towards this green, which still doesn't have too much to contend with at the front of it. You go a little past it, you might have some trees, but overall, 4.17 average, not too bad.
No, just not a lot of trouble. I think, you know, a birdie is a really good score here. But not too many things to make a big number. So I mean, it's, you know, you should see a lot of fours, you know, maybe a few fives and also a few threes, but nothing more than that. Shouldn't be any sixes or sevens.
Right. True par four.
Yeah.
Play it right. You should have your look at the three.
Would agree. Oh, and that got through everything. So nice. Just flirting with the tree line the entire way. Yeah, and I actually thought this was probably
That's a mash.
one of the best holes on the course as far as just like you just said, like just true golf, traditional, like the par's correct, the distance is right, a 3 is great, nothing wrong with a 4. So very, very good golf hole. You got to hit a good tee shot, and then what I would say a really good second shot here to be rewarded with the birdie.
A little kiss.
Are you kidding me? This is James's hole, because the first round he threw a roller that was like 60 feet right and clipped the tree and cut back under the
Really?
basket. Yeah,
Wow.
this hole was made for him.
Man, that forehand is smooth.
Get some love, baby. Come on. Oh,
A little short, but something to work with.
yeah, and we'll see if Logan can fix first round action. He hit the entry tree right there. And if this will flare off some dirt, he's got a chance coming back door. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Little macho
So,
man, Randy Savage.
eagle in a
reference.
just fantastic spot here. Well up the fairway.
This is probably like a putter.
Yep. Circle's edge right side.
Yeah, and I would have thought that would have come out of its flight path more than it did.
Fun fact of Lucas Pierce, we mentioned his little high. Other nickname, Chew Toy. I would botch the story if I tried to remember it correctly, but long story short, he had baseball practice in like maybe middle school, 7th grade maybe. Showed up in his hat or glove, something like that. Great putt from Eagle. Was chewed up from his dog. Therefore, he is now Chew Toy.
Oh!
Good comeback.
Just enough. From Lucas Chew Toy Pierce.
AKA Air Max the Kid.
Alright, I'm done giving out nicknames.
Yeah.
Great putt from Logan. Very nice 3. Made the adjustment from first round and got the birdie.
Although I did hear you had a new nickname recently.
Stop it. Just stop it. Don't
I'm just going
you
to call you
do
the
it.
Hornet.
Yeah. Oh, AirPods Holley. We'll come back to that one later. Anyways, hole 7, moving right along. One of only 2 par 5s on the day. Coming in at about a third of a stroke below par. So looking to this landing area here off the tee, which allows you to go one of 2 ways. You can take the left gap, or you can get out here to the right around the last Mando tree. Allows you to take whatever you're comfortable with, forehand backhand into this 3-tiered basket up on this beautiful little rock formation. Only have 1 tree to get around. It would allow you for a birdie putt, most likely, unless you were Jared yesterday and you had a ginormous eagle putt that just chained out.
Adjustment from round 1 here as well. Throws the roller.
Oh, and it stayed left too. Still going. Wow. And that lost so much speed off of that tree and still got down there. Oh, where is it going? Just mind of its own.
And Logan just Smashing another forehand. Golly.
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 Get off. Oh, sorry, it can be forward. From that spot, I have seen it happen. Well, those guys got some work left to do.
Yes, they do.
And James like to do a forehand.
Okay. Stay clean.
Very nice.
Should be out in the open there.
Very nice. Yeah, and I made an adjustment here myself. I only got to practice this hole once, and I never really saw the right gap. So first round I tried to play down the left side the entire way, but second round I did what most everybody else is doing and played out here to the right. Much easier approach to the basket from the right side.
Good little shot from both of them, really.
We're about to see the forehand roller. So Eagle going back-to-back rollers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hello. Great shot.
He'll have an outside look at an eagle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, what would a round be if Eagle doesn't get an eagle? Just be boring.
That is a look for an eagle right there.
Oh yeah, no
That is
kidding.
two just bomb forehands.
Yeah. Get in short. Oh yeah, very nice. Just short of the tree, and it'll be just underneath the hole. Bottom of the 3 tiers.
Go.
Flare in there.
Go.
Oh wow. I mean, that's all you can do though. From where he's
Yeah.
at. I mean, he played it low, played the skip.
Definitely trying to run that maybe, just over angled it. I don't know if that's a turn.
Ah. Oh well.
Yeah. Tough luck on the tree there. He was
I guess we'll take the par.
flaring up towards the basket actually. Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
That was clean enough.
And it almost caught on the nub to catch it on the outside. Not that it would have counted, but it would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Oh, Logan.
Well, would have been an awesome eagle, but
Yeah, still a great birdie.
Great birdie.
Tap in bird.
yeah.
Nicely done there from James.
And that got the birdie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I said, it could be birdie.
One of the
from there.
first available trees.
There we go. Good birdie from Logan. Being the second player to get to double digits.
Yep.
Eagle did it by the 14th hole in the first round. Crazy. Crazy,
Man.
crazy.
So yeah, this will take us into hole 8, which is, if you watch the first round, got this little triple mando. Can go well for you, can go sour for you. It's the middle of the pack, coming in at the 11th handicapped hole, averaging just under par, 2.97. It's only 320 feet, but it's height control, distance control, to get in the circle. It's a really good shot. It's an underrated shot.
Yeah, and the hole plays more about like 300 flat. But yeah, I mean, having to get under that triple mando, it's a little off-centered, so to the eye, it's kind of a weird shape, you know, the shot you've got to hit, so it really makes you think about what you're doing. I found it almost easier to just bail out to the right and get to within 30, I think was kind of more the play instead of trying to really attack and go right at it. Beat it. Beat it. Beat
So
it.
early, well, not even early, just not very well executed tee shots here so far.
Well, it's just I mean, it's tough. It's a tough little spot. That looks great though. Get up there.
Ooh.
Oh, baby, settle. Oh no. That's what I'm saying. So like the few times I played it, the 320 it's a really short 320, and that goes back to your height control comment, Andy. I mean, it's tough. That OB is not very far behind the basket. Oh man, that was like Steph Curry range.
Yeah, it was. That's that pre-game hallway shot. Two good little runs there. Needs to save with this putt here.
Yeah.
And does. So Lucas starting pretty slow, finished. Did he come in at 7 under from the first?
Yeah,
round?
he's just hanging out.
Okay.
Hanging out. So look like we're gonna get 4 pars here, but pretty on point. Like I
Yeah.
said, the whole play's basically par all day. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, gonna move us to hole 9 here. One of my maybe favorite holes on the course. It's just fun. It's interesting, and there's a lot going on, especially if the wind blows. So. Playing at 645 feet, you've got the out of bounds pond to your right. You've got a little peninsula here that's out of bounds in the middle, out of bounds parking lot left. So 2 options: you can land short and left, or try to fly everything and get out to the open area. And then you're looking at about a 250-foot pitch shot into this basket. So obviously the pitch shot, you've got the water you got to worry about down to the right, but most of these guys are probably just going to completely fly the center OB and get way up there past the landing area. About like that. So crazy thing is, if that disc is any straighter, he's OB in the pavilion, which is silly.
Low and go.
Low and go.
You heard it here first. Low and go.
He is lining up over the water for sure right now.
Big hyzer pump coming, I got a feeling. Oh yeah.
Heavens.
Oh my goodness. I would have loved to have seen it just like skirt off the
Skip.
top. Yes, that would have been awesome.
Hit the backside coming down and go towards the basket.
And then flip up and roll, and never know.
Hop up into the basket.
That needs to turn right. That
Yeah.
needs to turn. Oh. Oof. Yeah, I think Lucas just trying to do a little too much there. Because you could be right back here where James is and be just fine to get into this hole.
Yeah, or even that shot. Just
That right there is perfect. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wow. What a shot. Oh my gosh, it needed like 6 inches.
man.
Oh, jeez, what a throw.
Yeah. Highlight reel.
Fantastic shot. That'll be back-to-back holes that Lucas has gone OB off the tee, but looks like he's going to save the par. Which again, you got to fight through that sometimes. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
you're
trying
right.
to play aggressive, you're trying to score, and things are going to happen. So if you can fight out of mistakes and get the pars, you're not really hurting yourself.
So a casual jump putt on a 645-foot hole.
What a terrible effort. I expected better.
Come on, Eagle. Give the people what they want.
I know. Very nice par.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle with the casual birdie tap in. And should be Logan and James to follow. Yep. Well, great birdies from those guys.
Yeah.
And Eagle the first to get to 20. Maybe the only to get to 20, unless Logan just goes 9 for 9 on the back. Could happen, never know. But that'll wrap up our front 9.
Sure will. Thank you, as always, for watching. The back 9 is coming up, which you don't want to miss. I'll tell you that much. which you don't want to miss it anyway. Let's be real. Let's watch some more disc golf. But anyway, stay tuned for that coming out shortly, and we will see you then.
Thanks, guys. Peace.